How do I introduce this?
We're friends. Hello.
Hello.
We're filming a Who's Most Likely To thingy, but with bubble tea. How's this gonna work, you ask? Well, we each have bubble tea, or boba, as you degenerates call it. And we're gonna ask ourselves questions or like, who's most likely to blank? And whoever thinks they're the person, they're gonna drink. And chaos ensues. Oh,
Hi.
This is Sabrina, by the way, and this is Sophie.
If you ever took out your phone to check the time but didn't actually check it.
If you haven't done that before, you're the weird one. Take a sip if you've ever ghosted anyone. Yeah.
Ghosted too many people.
Just terrible people.
I'm sorry to the people I've ghosted.
She's not sorry.
I'm not. What are these prompts?
I don't know.
Take a sip if you've ever simped over a boy.
What counts as yeah,
so
sure.
yes.
Sure.
Should I? I'm gonna do it.
Hmm,
Do I simp over anyone? K-pop. Yeah, you're right. I'm a K-pop stan, and I love watching Saikuno.
Yes, let's go. As one should. We're gonna finish these in no time. Yeah, I'm not reading your prompts anymore.
Yeah.
They suck. Take a sip if you've ever gotten caught in a lie that you told.
I probably have. I've told many lies as a kid.
I've told lies.
I'd be like, I
Probably, but I don't
piano.
remember one.
I did not practice piano.
Not a piano slander. Well, we're all just liars here too. Okay, your turn.
I'm not creative. I don't have Wi-Fi.
Take a sip if you've ever been blocked by someone on Instagram after talking to them.
Why'd you just
have something you want to say to them?
Yeah, why'd you just expose yourself? Take a sip if you've gotten a gift and you had to act like you really liked it, but you actually hated it.
Stop. I think I was like 8 years old and I got a Barbie, but at that point I was really into Beyblades and I was really upset that I got a Barbie doll.
I got like a necklace for my mom of like Mary and Jesus because we're very not religious. We're not Christian or Catholic or anything. I was like, why? I don't know. I was like, why'd you get me this? Where'd you get this? I felt bad because like it was a pretty nice necklace, I guess, but like I'm not religious or anything, so I do not know what the point of that was.
As one of those girls that grew up that was like kind of into like really girly stuff, I love the store Claire's. So basically, it was like when I just got out of that phase, that Claire phase,
Very large sip.
and someone didn't know I got out of that phase, so they bought me like cheap jewelry and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you, and then I kind of like gave it away after.
Guess we're all ungrateful little kids.
No, we're not.
Ungrateful, lying, coward little kids. That's what we've established right now. Whose turn is it? You saw it, give it a prompt. You're still looking. Be creative. Be funny. Take a sip if you've ever done something like for a teacher, like clean up extra or anything just to get a good grade.
Probably. Teacher's pet.
I'm the living embodiment of a teacher's pet, man. You know, teachers appreciate it. If you just, clean up properly, respect them. I got my grades. I'm happy with that.
I didn't. Maybe I'm just not a good student.
Oh.
Take a sip if you hid the fact that you enjoyed K-pop from your friends for at least 2 years.
She's picking pointed questions. There you go. There she goes.
So Sophie just never told us that she liked K-pop, even though our whole friend group enjoyed it. And she just never revealed it for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah,
I thought she liked K-pop. I was
Everyone already
oblivious.
thought I did.
Yeah, everyone thought you did. I didn't even know there was like a freaking secret or anything. I know BTS.
Nice one.
Go stream Butter. Butters? Butter.
Yeah, butter.
Yeah.
Take a sip if you've ever fallen down the stairs.
I
Fell
literally
down the stairs at valedictorian.
I've fallen. Oh yeah, that happened like the other day. I've fallen up the stairs. Like when you're going up and you trip on a step and you just.
I've fallen down the stairs when I was carrying my brother when he was a baby. Or my sister. One of them.
I'm just very clumsy.
Me too. Take a sip if you started more than 2 cults in your grade 7, 8, or 9 years.
You guys are
More than 2?
2 or more.
Weird. Slowly.
We're
Well,
real
please,
cults.
please.
It's those quirky
Just
friend groups.
We are quirky.
Quirky friend groups. Don't really hear that again. Take a sip if you picked your nose in the last 6 months.
6 months.
Because if I said out of all time, obviously picked her nose as a kid.
What kind of prompt is that?
I don't know. I just want to ask it.
Never have I ever pretended
No,
to be
you're supposed to take a sip.
Take a sip if you've ever faked being sick to get out of doing something.
Yes. Really?
I don't think they have.
Take a sip if you've ever pulled an all-nighter.
I haven't.
I haven't.
I haven't either.
I almost did last
have.
night. I kind of stayed up till 5 a.m. reading something. I got like 4 hours of sleep. Anyways, the closest thing I had to an all-nighter was our science project. Because I stayed up till 3:30 a.m. and I would usually wake up at like 7-ish or something. That was really early on in my years, like grade 8 or grade 9. That was grade
8 or 9.
Yeah, and like I usually got at least 8 hours sleep a night. So that was like a very terrifying experience.
I think the latest I've ever slept is 4 a.m. and I was working on a project with Sophie for
Oh,
English.
yes.
Okay, every time I work on a project with Sophie, I don't know, maybe it's her work habits, okay? She always stays
No,
up
there's
so
some
late,
people-
and those
there's
are the
some-
only times I ever stay up super late.
So school is a source of sleep problems. Got it. Take a sip if you've ever like waved or said hi to someone because you thought they were someone else, but they're actually a stranger.
So awkward. Bonus if they were waving to you, but then they were actually waving to someone behind you.
Really? Oh wait, no, that's never happened to me.
Never have I ever made
Take
a sip.
take a sip if you've ever made a duck face when you're taking a selfie.
I don't think I did.
I have.
I don't think because I thought that was weird.
That was grade 5 me. Never have I ever stalked
It's not
anyone
never
on
have I ever. It's called take a sip.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, but at least I'm making prompts.
You're not making
You're
them,
not
it's
making
looking
At
them.
least
them.
I'm giving prompts.
I
With
would
help.
if I had to.
With help.
Take a sip if you've ever stalked anyone on Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably have. Like, I just don't know who they are.
I did right before we filmed.
Stop.
Take a sip if you've ever gone out and realized what you're wearing, one of the things was backwards.
I mean, I probably have.
I don't think so.
I remember 2 distinct instances. This was like grade 5 maybe. I was wearing a shirt. I thought it was just a pink long sleeve. Near the end of the day, one of my teachers comes up behind me, like, I think you're wearing your shirt wrong. And I was like, why do you think that? I turn around. There's like a lollipop design straight on my back. I look at my tags like right in front of me. I was like, oh my god. Second instance is during volleyball. I just wore my spandex wrong. So like the
Spandex are hard sometimes to figure out though.
yeah, and no one told me until the end of practice. And I was like, oh.
I just can't remember, but I probably just have. Like,
She just assumes.
yeah, I just assume I have.
Take a sip. That's it. That's the prompt.
Take a sip if you thought you were muted on Zoom, but you actually weren't, and you accidentally exposed yourself.
I've never done
I
it because I'm so
I'm
paranoid.
so careful.
I'm so
I had it the opposite. I've had it like I've been talking and I thought I was unmuted, but I was actually muted. But it's not as bad, but it's also still embarrassing because they're like, you're muted. I was like, say everything I was saying all over again.
Never have I ever.
Let's
not
take
never.
Oh
a darn
my God.
sip. Ah!
Take a sip if you've been confident in an answer and answered, but it was the wrong answer.
You know?
The only reason I haven't is because I never answer for things.
I've probably done that, but then I try to twist it so that I'm not wrong. I've definitely like, someone has asked me a question and I've answered as if I knew the answer, but I actually did know the answer and I made it up on the spot and they believed me. I've definitely done that as a kid or something. I was a little know-it-all. So annoying.
You really were.
I know.
Take a sip if you ever skipped class.
With like no excuses, no
Ouch.
nothing. Have you?
When?
What class? Can't tell her like what?
I skipped school for one day, in 7th grade, and it was my birthday, and my sister took me to a cat cafe instead.
That is adorable. That's so worth it. Yeah, how dare you go to a cat cafe on your birthday? How dare you?
In 7th grade when school didn't matter.
I'm trying to think of stuff that a few of us would sit, but a few of us wouldn't. But I can't think of anything. Like dumb stuff like sneaking out. I don't think we've snuck out before. Yeah. We're so boring.
Yeah.
We've either done the most like stupidest stuff.
Stupidest.
Is that not a word? I'm a stupidest person. Take a sip if you've ever been genuinely mad at any of the people sitting here right now.
I don't think so.
I haven't.
Really?
I was more so just annoyed.
Yeah, I probably got annoyed at one of you guys, but I don't remember specifically what. We've never had like a full-blown argument or anything. We're not very argumentative people.
Mm.
Oh yeah, you know groupthink?
Oh,
Yes.
I was like, what term are you talking about?
Groupthink?
I've never taken psychology. No one's gonna explain what that is? Okay, next.
Take a sip if you've ever dropped a baby.
I don't.
These prompts are very strange.
Haven't you dropped a baby?
I have not.
What?
Didn't you literally say you fell down the stairs?
But I was
carrying
full.
a baby?
I was like doing this.
You're not holding
not the
a
same.
kid that I have anytime soon, that's for sure. Jesus Christ.
I'm a good
No, I don't have a
baby.
kid.
Take a sip if you have ever had beef with a teacher.
I mean, yeah. Bro, I could go on.
Take a sip if you have over 100 hours for a game. Like playtime.
No.
I don't
I'm
play
not a
games. I watch games. What game? Animal Crossing?
I have like 500 hours in Animal Crossing.
Oh my god, of course you
Animal
do.
Crossing.
And over 100 hours in Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
She's a gamer, guys. Gamer.
So quirky.
Yeah, when quarantine hit, she had her Switch.
Take a sip if you've ever gone through the trash.
Gone through the trash to like look for something?
Yeah, like like you threw out something, but you actually weren't supposed to throw it out and stuff. You have, I know you have.
For what?
In grade 8 when you lost your retainer during Santa's breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that garbage was gross though. That was one of our days we had like a school event with like a meal, like a breakfast thing. So I went through gross garbage. All for that darn retainer that I never even found. Take a sip if you've ever gotten away with sleeping in class. I've like drifted off.
I've never fallen.
Like literally the other day during one of my classes, I was like writing, I drifted asleep, jerked back up, and I made a giant stripe on my paper where I drifted off to sleep. But I've never fallen asleep for sure.
I haven't. It was in front of the teacher because I was sitting in the front. But she was nice enough because she was taking notes. She just gave me the notes afterwards. But it
Oh,
felt so
she
bad.
let you sleep. Oh, that's nice though.
Take a sip if you've ever failed a test.
Oh yes.
Take a sip if you've ever done something illegal, but you didn't mean to.
Illegal?
What? I'll explain.
Illegal?
We were buying something. It was like, I don't want to specifically say where. No, I wasn't buying drugs, you idiot. I was buying like these shelving bins, and there's multiple of them, right? So we bought like 4 or 5. But then when we went to self-checkout, I forgot that you have to do it for every single one because they're all stacked together. So I scanned one of them, and then we left. And I realized after, oh my god, wait, we got 5 of these. I was supposed to scan them 5 times because I was like, wow, these are so cheap. And then I realized, so I kind of stole stuff by accident. She just starts pulling out her, hello, I'd like to report a crime.
Oh.
I can feel my forehead tanning. It's like a satellite dish. Take a sip if you've ever flirted with someone without meaning to flirt with them. That's what people tell me, but I don't mean to.
Because I'm just being nice, but they think I'm flirting with them. You probably have because someone has thought that you like them.
I didn't. Like,
That would count technically
But then
because they
that's not-
thought you were flirting with them.
but that's just they're dumb.
The only person subject to shrimpery of Sabrina's is K-pop stars and Saikuno, I guess. Yeah. Take a sip if you ever shared someone else's secret, even though they told you not to tell anyone. We're all so terrible. I probably told like both of you guys secrets that someone told me not to say, but that's because you guys wouldn't tell anyone else.
And then we'll be like, oh, don't tell anyone because they told me not to tell anyone.
Listen, I think a lot of people have done that though. So if you're gonna tell someone a secret, You gotta tell someone that you know that if they told their friend group that it wouldn't go any further than that at all.
It's not a secret if you tell one person. Take
Anything
a
else?
sip if you've ever ranted about someone to a teacher.
Yeah. Do you know how many group project people I've like exposed to
I didn't
teachers?
think about that, but now that I thought about that.
You're the person in group project that lets other people do the work for you. You're terrible. I'm just saying.
Social loafing.
What?
Psychology! What are you doing? I hate you.
Take a sip if you've ever procrastinated so hard that you had to finish the project or homework the day before or the day of.
Take a sip if you're subscribed to Sojo videos.
Am I subscribed to myself? Are you not subscribed?
I'm
You
subscribed.
terrible person. See?
I'm not subscribed though.
What the heck is wrong? What?
I don't subscribe to, I don't like do any.
I think that's it for the video. Yeah, we're basically done. I don't think there's a clear winner or anything here.
It's just
We
like
just enjoyed bubble tea and enjoyed exposing ourselves.
we enjoyed friendship.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, bye.